Are your twins double trouble? It's kind of the cycle of one starts something and the other jumps right in and chaos ensues. Monkey see and monkey do. I asked several twin parents what they do to help control that chaos and help get their kids to not get too crazy with their behavior. I share their answers today on the video. Hey everybody, I'm Joe Rawlinson. I'm the founder of dadsguidetotwins.com, where I help you survive and thrive as a father of twins. All right, so how do you curtail mischief between your twins and encourage good behavior with them? Let's see what your fellow twin parents have to say. Alicia Watson says, we give them treats when we hear them say, no, that's not a good idea. So I love this pattern of when you recognize good behavior or a good thing that your kids are saying, you reward that behavior. That helps encourage more of the same good behavior. This is solid. Plus, they've taught their twins this key phrase, no, that's not a good idea. If you can arm your twins with something they can say or do to their sibling to help encourage good behavior and not bad, they'll be all the more closer to avoiding some of that crazy mischief. Catherine says, we have a phrase for them to say, I am not going to do it, and they put their hands up. So again, here's another phrase that you can use with your twins. You can teach them to say this phrase when they see some behavior that's questionable, that they know they probably shouldn't do. Give them some empowerment, some phrase that they can use with their sibling to help curtail the mischief. Myra says, we ended up with 3 locks on every door because they would move chairs and climb by 2 or 3. Okay, childproofing is no joke in general, but when you have twins, they can kind of use each other to reach places that you did not imagine they could reach. They can problem solve together to get into trouble that one kid by themselves could not have figured out. That's why double checking your childproofing is essential to keeping your twins, particularly once they turn into crawlers and toddlers, keeping those twins safe throughout your house. Lisa Marie says, praise the good one. The one acting up gets in line quick after that. Okay, this worked miracles in our house as well, with any of our kids. When we see a kid doing something that we don't want them to do, we would immediately turn to the sibling and praise anything that they were doing that was good. Whether they were sitting still, whether they were playing nicely, whether they were not crying, anything positive we can extract from observing the sibling, we would do that, we would praise them. And then the twin that was causing trouble would also want that same attention and praise, and they would quickly fall in line. So try this yourselves. When you see good behavior, focus on the good behavior. When you see bad behavior, find the good behavior and focus on the good behavior to get the twins to move towards that good behavior instead. Joshua says they're going to be feeding off each other for the rest of their lives no matter what. We try to correct the behaviors in each of them and hope that it sticks. No favoritism is allowed. Joshua brings up a good point here about no favoritism. It's kind of easy, particularly when your twins have very different personalities, to kind of gravitate towards one who may be more obedient, more happy, maybe your favorite. And so you need to realize that, no, you love both of these twins equally, and you can't favor one over the other. Kayleen says that we try to make sure that they get some one-on-one time, either with playtime or running errands. It seems to really help them calm down, and the individual attention fills their buckets. Individual one-on-one time is so important, but it's also so hard to pull off. As we talked before on this channel, getting one-on-one time with your twins is so important to bonding with your twins, to giving them the love and attention that they deserve. And as she said here, to help fill up their buckets with that attention. So if you're able to do even small, trivial tasks, running errands or doing dishes or going for a walk just with one of the twins and not both of the twins, it can help that twin feel extra love and attention. Of course, you're going to do the same thing with the sibling, or you may divide and conquer that task with your partner and then switch twins later. Whatever works best for your schedule, try to get some one-on-one time, even if it's just a little bit of one-on-one time with each of them. In addition to some of the practical things we talked about, there are some little extreme options some of the twin parents threw out there. These may or may not work for you. Your mileage may vary. Matt says shock collars. Rick says duct tape. Robert says just let them work it out. But don't assume that your twins are always going to be in trouble or always be feeding off each other to cause mischief and mayhem. Greg says his boys are like old men. They're the most well-behaved. The teacher at school even sent them a message saying that the naughtiness of other kids irritates them. So just because you have twins doesn't mean they're going to be crazy monkeys all the time. Of course, they'll have their moments. But as they grow mature, they may grow out of those phases, or it may just be a lifetime of excitement between the two of them. Either way, hopefully this video armed you with some ideas of how you can channel their behavior in the right direction, how you can praise good behavior, even some of the language and tricks and tips from these other twin parents that have worked for them in their households. So how about you? How do you curtail the mischief? And when you see that monkey see, monkey do situation in your house, how do you point the twins in the right direction? Go ahead and leave a comment on this video and share what's worked for you and your twins. in your house. While you're here, check out some of these other videos for practical tips and tricks on preparing for and raising your twins. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share with another parent you know that may be expecting twins or raising them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.